2016 was a momentous year for Australian veteran Rod Pampling. Early last season he was struggling for form on the Web.com tour, but a sudden upturn saw his game peak at the tour finals, securing him a PGA card for 2017. 3 events into the season he returned to the PGA Tour's winner's circle and can now look forward to playing a full schedule until 2019.
It was still a struggle early on. I didn't get into that many events early in the year, so it was very hard. We just one on and then you'd have maybe 3 or 4 weeks off, and so it was hard to get a rhythm going, and it wasn't until middle of the year, end of July, August, that we actually started to get a run going. So I could certainly feel the game building, and then once the playoffs started for the Web Finals, because I didn't play well enough, but got to the Web Finals and started playing very nicely there. So the form was good. My iron play had been really solid. It was just a matter of just hitting it a little bit better off the tee, and yeah, Vegas rolled around and had my coach in town, and basically we just went down the grip, just shortened the club up, and once the confidence is there, things start to roll, and we come out of the gates obviously 60. So it may be a surprise to a lot of people, but I knew the game was good. So it was just getting off to that good start, which we hadn't done in a long time, and the quick starts are starting to come, which you have to have a quick start to be a chance of competing.
Pampling's first PGA Tour win in more than 10 years came at the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open last November at the TPC at Summerlin in Las Vegas. It caps an extraordinary change in fortunes and means he now has his PGA Tour card for another 2 seasons.
Oh yeah, it was phenomenal. Just the luxury now of having, because it was his 3rd event of the year, so I've got all of that year and then 2 more, so it sees me right through till I'm 50. So just the luxury of being able to pick and choose what events I want to play now is, you can't, it's hard to describe how easier that makes life coming on, because the last 4 years we've just been wherever I can get in. If a tournament director gives me an invite, that's basically the only, so you didn't know, so you're away from home a lot, and at my age you want to be at home a bit more with kids and all that. So I'd say now it's you feel like you can now pick and choose what you want, so the freedom of that is just so much more relaxing, and I think I know I can get back to enjoying the game, and then the results will come a lot better as well.
It's been suggested Pampling wasn't even supposed to be in the field in Vegas, with a dozen players due to be cut before the opening round. But it's claimed a clerical error at PGA Tour headquarters kept them in.
Yeah, that was the story, and I've heard 2 different sides of it. The story was, it's a 144 field. The story was that they were supposed to cut 12 off that to make it 132, which would have put me out of the field. But I don't know what's true. I've heard that it was not going to happen. So either way, if it's, you know what, it sounds better that I was not in, but I am. So let's go with that one. And yeah, it is, I never actually even knew about it. So I wasn't thinking about it leading up to it. And then when someone said it after the first round, I was like, oh, wow, glad I'm in. I didn't waste 60 for nothing.
We're in an era where players are winning multiple PGA Tour titles in their early 20s. Pampling's 47, but believes he can now keep competing with and beating players half his age, as he has something up his sleeve that only time inside the ropes can bring: a wealth of experience.
I think you've just, thankfully I've been around enough that I know when my game is good, and you see these young guys play, that where do you fit with them and how do you fit, and I think I'd say 50% of the chance when my game is good, I'm as big a chance as they are, because it's not the power game. Yeah, when it becomes power game and you've got to have the carry and all that, yeah, you know what, I have to have an unbelievable putting week to be with those young guys. The power they have is amazing. But Vegas was playing firm and fast, so when I get courses like that, and that's, again, with the freedom now of winning, I can pick a lot more of those courses that are suited to my game. Because you still want to have a chance of winning. Winning is phenomenal. It's never boring. You never get sick of it. So winning in Vegas was such a buzz that you want it again. So picking the course that suit me, definitely high on the agenda. And as I say, if my game's good, I know I can compete with these guys.